Yes, I know you've probably watched many videos like this, but I promise this will be the last one. If you feel this addiction is destroying your life, this video is for you. I know how it is. You don't want to leave the house. You're always tired or too lazy to do anything. And increasingly, you feel less excited about having a normal and everyday life. Yes, these are some of the negative effects of this cursed practice that is masturbation. But in this video, I want to tell you a bit about the history of masturbation, the problems of this practice, the negative effects on your brain, body, and life, and finally, give you a solution on how to stop it. If you really want to end this practice once and for all, stay with me until the end. Because from today, you will never go back to it again. Shall we start? And once again, Stoics, thank you so much to the channel subscribers. You are my family, and I create this content for you. Love you guys. History of masturbation. Current medicine is quite clear in stating that masturbation is completely normal, not only in humans but also evidenced in dogs and other mammals. However, this view of normality has not always been the case. In the past, masturbation was considered immoral, especially for men, because the unproductive release of semen prevented reproduction. In the case of women, it was believed that masturbation could distance them from men by finding pleasure alone and without assistance. To this moral burden was added the physical load, claiming that masturbation caused diseases, so it was not advisable to practice it. But let's return to the present. What we know about masturbation, especially for men who suffer from insomnia, is that it induces sleep. The problem, the French National Institute of Health and Medical Research concluded that the male brain shuts off sexual desire after orgasm. The cerebral cortex, the area responsible for conscious thought, goes into rest as soon as a man reaches climax. This, in addition to nullifying the desire to continue having sex, facilitates sleep. So, many men fall asleep after sexual activity. But what's the problem with that? The dopamine trap. Well, hidden within one of its benefits is a trap. If you frequent this channel, you know what I'm talking about. Masturbation releases dopamine in your brain. This hormone is responsible for making us feel better, providing calm, stress relief, and a sense of reward. This pleasure caused by dopamine is so great that some people become addicted. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders classifies hypersexuality as an obsessive-compulsive disorder, another addiction that leads to mental and familial destruction in many cases. You may not be able to control yourself and become a slave to yourself, seeking relationships with prostitutes, sex with multiple people, and, as we saw in a previous video, excessive consumption of pornography. These are ways that a dopamine-saturated brain finds to gain pleasure. 1. Impacts on the brain. Let's get straight to the point. Masturbation and pornography consumption deeply affect the brain. Every time you masturbate or watch pornography, your brain releases a wave of dopamine, the pleasure hormone. This may seem harmless, but here's the trap. Over time, your brain gets used to these elevated dopamine levels and starts needing more and more to feel the same pleasure. This vicious cycle can lead to desensitization, where you need increasingly intense stimuli to get the same satisfaction. This can result in concentration problems, difficulty feeling pleasure in daily activities, and even erectile dysfunction. Scientific studies confirm that excessive dopamine can reprogram your brain, making it dependent on these practices to feel pleasure. Harm 2. Physical consequences. The negative effects are not limited to the brain. Frequent masturbation and pornography consumption also have physical repercussions. For men, it can lead to a decrease in sperm quality, erectile dysfunction, and constant fatigue. For women, it can cause genital irritation, infections, and a decrease in sexual desire. Moreover, constant practice can lead to posture problems and back pain due to the frequently adopted position during masturbation. Excessive orgasms can also cause a sense of fatigue and apathy, hindering your performance in other areas of life, such as work and relationships. Harm. 3. Effects on social and emotional life. Masturbation and pornography consumption can isolate you socially. The constant pursuit of instant pleasure can make you avoid social interactions, damaging friendships and romantic relationships. People who become dependent on these habits often report feelings of guilt, shame, and low self-esteem. Pornography, in particular, creates unrealistic expectations about sex and intimacy, which can lead to frustration and dissatisfaction in real relationships. A study published in the Journal of Sex Research revealed that frequent pornography consumers have more difficulty maintaining healthy relationships and are more likely to face identity crises and social anxiety. Tips to reduce or end the addiction. Now that we understand the harms, let's talk about solutions. Here are some practical tips to help you reduce the frequency or even end the addiction. Self-awareness. Recognize the problem and understand the triggers that lead you to these behaviors. Keep a journal to record your thoughts and feelings. Habit substitution. Find healthy activities to replace these behaviors. Practice physical exercises, meditation, or hobbies you enjoy. Access limitations. Use apps and tools to block pornography sites and limit the time you spend online. Social support. Talk to trusted friends or join support groups. Sharing your experiences can alleviate the sense of isolation and guilt. Set goals. Set realistic and gradual goals to reduce frequency. Celebrate your achievements and don't be discouraged by relapses. Professional help. Consider seeking the help of a therapist specialized in behavioral addictions. They can offer personalized techniques and strategies to help you overcome the addiction. Remember, the key to overcoming any addiction is persistence and self-care. Don't blame yourself too much for relapses. Each day is a new opportunity to make better and healthier choices. I hope this video has been helpful and that you feel motivated to make positive changes in your life. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more content like this. For more content like this, watch this video that is appearing on your screen now. Stay strong, my friend, and I'll see you in the next video.